This SMG right here, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm being honest, is my new favorite legendary SMG. And I know a lot of people are not rocking it, especially with the Mida Mini tool returning and all that. A lot of people are going to be using those. And in general, not many people use 750s, right? But right here, for example, the one that I got has Steady Hands and Rampage. I feel like with the Rampage SPAC mod, it makes it even better. However, you can put on Counterbalance if you want, or pretty much any other mod if you like. I really like this role. This gives me the ability to get into 1v2s much more confidently. I get that first kill, I get that Rampage going, and then the second kill obviously is faster. And with the overall Solar build, you have so much survivability that you can easily win 1v2, 1v3 encounters as long as you understand movement well. Right here, let me show you guys the roles that I have. We have Small Bore, Flared Magwell, Steady Hands, Rampage, and obviously its own perk, origin trait, Bitter Spite. While this weapon is equipped, taking damage accelerates its next reload. Take more damage increases the effect, which can come in clutch many times. We have a range masterwork. And for example, if you guys compare this one with Teraba, look how good the stats are, right? We have 2 more range and 2 less stability, but we also have more handling right here, which is really cool. I like this SMG because it feels kind of the same as the Teraba. I feel like Teraba is the best SMG when it comes to the core feeling of the gun, but it's an exotic, right? So there's something about it that I really enjoy. But Unforgiven, it's the same RPM, and the kill time on it is very consistent. 750s have a TTK of 0.67, right? Which is incredible. And keep in mind, this SMG, ladies and gents, is super easy to farm. The new dungeon is very accessible. It's not hard at all, and it's definitely worth your time. Yeah, there is another 750 in the game that is in the energy slot, but it's in Gambit. And trust me when I tell you, the perk pool for that weapon is so huge that it will probably take you around 5 to 11 years to get the perks that you want. Meanwhile, you have this dungeon that you can just hop in, farm this all day, and get exactly what you want much faster and much easier than the Gambit SMG. There's something about 750s, right? A lot of people like to use Shayuras in the energy slot, and I understand why. There's a lot of good perks on that weapon. First place, it has a lot of range, you have kill clip on it, and that second kill after you proc that kill clip is just shredding people, let's be honest. But for me personally, I feel like 750s are better. I'm absolutely in love with it. The fact that you can pair it with something like Peacekeepers and have that amazing movement, or not just Peacekeepers, let's say you don't want to use Peacekeepers for some reason. I also like to use this beauty right here, Antis, right? It gives you the ability to push in more aggressively. Like, even though it only has 28 stability, guys, once you play with it for a while, give it a few days, once you get that recoil pattern down, it's a very good SMG. Every time I play Trials, for example, and maybe I'm not feeling Teraba that much, I slap on this one, Unforgiven. This is pretty much what I used instead of Teraba. And then in the kinetic, I can combine it with Hawkmoon or just keep the sniper. Sometimes even a pulse rifle, something like Bad Juju, which is phenomenal this season. Outbreak Perfected. There's a lot of cool options in the kinetic slot that you can use. Give this one a go. Trust me, you won't regret it. Farm that dungeon, give it a go. I always say this, there's a lot of underrated shit in the Crucible that people don't use. I don't know why, but it's probably because it's not considered the meta. And that's all it is. That said, ladies and gents, you've seen me help people go flawless with non-meta weapons all the time. It is possible. You can go flawless pretty much with a lot of non-meta weapons. And this is one of them. This is definitely one of them. Very strong, it's very consistent, easy to control, tons of damage, overall great weapon.